Hey guys, welcome back. Today's video is all about the goodies. We're talking about desserts, how to satisfy that sweet tooth. We all can agree that healthy treats aren't as good as the bad ones. If you're somebody that wants something sweet all the time after you finish eating, or if you just feel like you're somebody that has no willpower when it comes to sugar, then this video is for you. So make sure to give this video a thumbs up, subscribe, and let's get into it. Okay, so I have 5 dessert or snack options that I'm going to give you today. I get a lot of questions about this actually, and this video is kind of slightly overdue. I personally am not somebody that has a sweet tooth. Like, I'm not someone when I'm hungry or if I feel like I want to snack on something. I typically want meals or something savory, a quesadilla or a slice of pizza. So we have to remember that sugar isn't addictive, right? It fuels every cell in your brain, and that fuel that you're getting from sugar almost makes your brain think like this is a reward. So you constantly want it. If you're continuing to feed the brain what it wants, this reward, you're just going to get more and more addictive, thus gain weight and all these other chronic issues that we can get into another day. It is a tough habit to break, and I think the way the food industry is now, especially in the United States.
What's all that yelling? You just can't wait for me to die, can you?
They're selling chocolate.
Chocolate?
Yeah!
What? What are they selling?
Chocolate!
What?
Chocolate!
It's very, very hard to stay disciplined and not reach for sugar, because everything has sugar, right? Like fruits have sugar, bread has sugar. We kind of get excessive with it when we talk about fast food and desserts and things like that. If you stay to the end of this video, I will give you my secret of how I stay satiated after I finish eating and I don't feel the need to grab any sweets. But for now, we're gonna get into the 5 treats that I have. All right, so first up, I definitely want to support a small local owned business here, woman owned as well, here in Richmond, Virginia. My girl Claudia, she has started a healthy dessert page on Instagram. She is a fellow trainer with me at Orange Theory. I have her almond flour cookies here. These are so good, and I have my genuine reaction, which I will show on the screen here. I've already had some, so I wanted to actually show you guys like my first impression with them. So soft, super buttery, melts in your mouth texture. They are vegan, gluten-free, dairy-free, sugar-free. My boyfriend actually has an egg allergy, so I was really excited to hear she didn't make any of her cookies with eggs, so he can try them as well, because I cannot get him to put the Chips Ahoy cookies down. Like, it's so insane. And he will literally have like 3 servings in one sitting. I'm actually gonna have one of these right now. You can put them in the freezer. I put these in the freezer. They thawed out pretty well if you're not gonna eat them all in the first couple of days. Regular cookies, they add up. They have high fructose corn syrup, just loads and loads of sugar. So making them yourself and using like whole natural ingredients is just overall gonna be a better option for you. Up next, if you're not someone that cares for baking a bunch of stuff in your kitchen, and we can make our way to the frozen aisle in the grocery store. Ladies and gentlemen, let me introduce you to Goodpop. First of all, this brand overall doesn't miss. If you like those firecracker red, white, and blue pops when you were a kid or now, you will like this one. It's literally only 30 calories per popsicle, no fat, no cholesterol, no sodium, only 8 carbohydrates, and of course there's no protein. There's no added sugar. Honestly, this is probably the most satisfying treat you can give yourself at the end of the day. It's summertime, it's hot. Sometimes you just want like the nice Slurpee from 7-Eleven, but your calories are like, sis, like, can you please put this sugary Slurpee down? Like, can we have something healthy? Goodpop. All right, so let me open one for y'all. This is what it looks like. It's a little pink instead of white, but that's all right. And of course, if you want to have 2, it's only 60 calories. All right, moving on, we have the gluten-free bites, dark chocolate and coconut. Basically some little protein balls. When I'm looking at sweets, I don't necessarily look at the entire nutrition fact. That doesn't make or break my decision. What makes or break my decision is the sugar. These only have 6 grams of sugar, so for 2, and it has 5 grams of protein. And this can honestly be used as a post-workout snack. This is what it looked like. I really like the Samoa Girl Scout cookies. I think they call them caramel delights now, but there will be Samoa forever in my heart. Think of like a healthier version of this. Definitely doesn't taste as good as Girl Scout cookies. All right, and we're moving back to the frozen aisle section. Some more Popsicles. Popsicles really do satisfy that sweet tooth, and it's pretty much like flavored ice and fruit. So one Popsicle is 60 calories, only 13 grams of sugar, no protein, very low carbs, no fat at all. So again, 13 is not great, but it's better than 40. This flavor is mango, and so these are a little bigger, like a true standard Popsicle size. They have other flavors too. This brand is Chloe. I love this because the ingredients are literally just water, fruit, and cane sugar. So when I'm in the grocery store, I always look at the ingredients list. If the ingredients have like more than 6 or 7 items, I'm not probably going to buy it. So this one only has 3. The less ingredients something has, the more pure, the more natural, the better it is for you, the better your body will digest it. All right, last but not least, I saved these for last because I have shown these on my blog a lot. But these are protein bars by Alani Nu, Fit Snacks. I get the Munchies flavor. They're all pretty good. Munchies is just my favorite. They literally taste like Snickers. They look like Snickers. I'm not gonna open it up because I actually wanna eat this after my workout later today. Look at these nasty. Bringing out the snacks. Let's go over the macros. 170 calories, 6 grams of fat, not too bad at all. 17 carbohydrates, 16 grams of protein. Really good for a protein bar, especially that tastes good. Because you know, like a lot of protein bars taste really chalky. I'm just at the point where I'm not eating stuff I don't like just so I can look a certain way or lose weight. Like I'm gonna find things that I enjoy eating that aren't going to sacrifice my results so far in my fitness journey, and I think that's what this is all about. You can find these at the Alani Nu website, but you can also get these at Vitamin Shop or GNC. Now that brings me to my final point, which is what I mentioned earlier. If you stay to the end, I will give you a little secret. I've talked about protein a lot on this channel. Some of these snacks that I gave you have a good amount of protein in it, such as the protein bars I just showed you and the dark chocolate coconut bite. So when you're eating something and you still feel like you're hungry after, it's probably because you did not have a good amount of protein. Protein is what keeps you satiated. It is one of the major macronutrients, and that's why you need it to stay satiated. You don't have to eat meat. You can be vegan, you can be vegetarian, but make sure you're doing that because it's what you want to do and not just because an influencer that you saw lost some weight and like, oh, like I'm gonna be vegan now because she looks like this. Like, don't do that. If you're gonna be vegan, if you're gonna be vegetarian, make sure you're getting other sources of protein that aren't meat. Let's say like there's rolls on the dinner table, right? Like when you go to a restaurant, you can eat endless rolls, right? You can eat endless rolls. But then when your food comes, it's like, oh, well, I can't finish this chicken. And that's because chicken or meat in general is what keeps you full longer and faster. You can't eat non-chicken breasts, like unless you're like Shaquille O'Neal, like if you're that big. But the average person, like non-chicken breasts in one sitting sounds excessive. But 9 pieces of bread, you can eat that. If you are feeling like you have a sweet tooth and you don't like any of this stuff and you just want to cut out sugar in general, up your protein. You're not gonna get bulky, you're not gonna look like a man. If you're a girl, you don't have testosterone levels like a man, so stop worrying about getting bulky. Like that's not a thing. Please get out of your head. That's a myth in the fitness industry. Unless you are taking steroids or taking testosterone supplements, you are not going to look like a man. Do I look like a man? No. Okay. All right, guys, that is it for today's video. Thank you so much for tuning in. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up if you liked what you see. Comment below if you've tried any of these or you have your own go-to desserts that you enjoy. Don't forget to subscribe, hit that notification bell so you don't miss any of my future videos. And until next time, I'll see you guys later.